There's one last shot, one final race. It's points or nothing. 2 races down, no podiums. This was it. The final chance to walk away with something. No more playing it safe. I had to go all in. But before we got here, I had to fight through chaos, rivals, and strategy. It all started in race 1. Qualifying P6, a solid start, and I was right in the fight. For the first few laps, it was close. I was in position to climb until there was Eugene. Just another reminder that you can do everything right and still get wrecked. I held my line into turn 1, but Eugene came in too hot. Contact, almost spun himself out. And right here, I knew he's going to retaliate for that. A few corners later, through the dogleg into the west horseshoe, boom, he punted me. Yep, there's the retaliation right there. Yeah, saw that coming. I fought back, recovered as much as I could, P11 at the line. Not the start that I wanted, but there was still time. Would you have fought back, or would you let it go? Let me know in the comments what you would have done. New race, back in P6. Another chance. And this time, I was ready. In the Ferrari 458, Dan Gomes, the Brazilian. Not an enemy, just a worthy opponent. With 2 laps to go, it was down to me and Dan. At the International Horseshoe, I almost had him, but he went off track and came back in. He bumped me, but I was fine. Then, the dogleg, side by side. That's a disaster waiting to happen, so I let off and let him have it, because I had a plan. Stayed close through the west horseshoe, through turn 6 and onto the straight. Then it was time for the Le Mans chicane. This was it. I had the inside, and Dan, he knew it was over. He conceded, and with that, so did his chance at P6. P6, 7, and 8, half a second apart at the line. A real close one. Worthy opponent, clean racing, and a decent result. But I still have one more decision to make. I could have stopped there. P6 was a fine result. It was a good recovery from race 1. But in this series, you're only as good as your last race. P6, well, that wasn't going to cut it. Race 3, the one that mattered, and that's where I met the Nordsman. He started in P8. By the end of lap 1, he was already at P4. His strategy was clear. Go aggressive from the start. Mine, no mistakes. Let the race come to me. Lap 3, turn 1, the Nordsman pushed P3 into the barrier. Just like that, he was behind me. Stayed in P3, pressuring me until lap 12. Then he made his move. West Horseshoe, he got ahead, but that's exactly where I wanted him. If he was going to be riding me close, I didn't want the pressure. I wanted him ahead. Lap 13, turn 1, he gave me a bump, almost threw me off, but I wasn't going anywhere. Lap 14, same place, side by side. This time, I returned the favor. We stayed glued together the whole lap, 2/10 apart, just waiting. It happened. Turn 1, last lap, the mistake I needed. Right there, that was it. The move that sealed it. He stayed close, pressured through the west horseshoe, but I had the edge. Then, the final sequence.
Let me see you drive. Get down in the car. One time give it all. Bust it open hard. Let me see you drive.
Turn 11, he was unsure. He tried everything.
Hustle, baby, hustle.
I covered high, then low. Clipped the back of me, gave me a boost. I came out at turn 12, 2/10 ahead. Crossed the line, P2. Suzuka, forgot. P6, that wasn't good enough. This is why I came here. This is why I race, and this is why I love Daytona. And it's races like this that really make you think. There's no fate, there's no force majeure, it's just ex machina.
Let me see you drive. I fucked up this hustle, baby, hustle, but then, oh my